How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and a bit of a longer video today as we head up to Toronto. First game of May. There you see the Blue Jays looking good, but we are not looking so good. 10-17. We have lost 7 of our last 10, and that includes 2 here against the Blue Jays, trying to salvage a game in this series. We lost game 1 5-3, lost game 2 7-3, and I actually played game 1, and it was a pretty good game. Our bullpen collapsed in the 8th, allowing the Blue Jays to score 4 runs. I was really mad. It was a really good game. Luis Castillo looked very good, but it didn't record. And then game 2, Ty France had a 19-game hitting streak and got no hits, and we lost that game too. So, trying to salvage a game here against Chris Bassett, we send out Logan Gilbert. First time we'll see Gilbert this season on the series, and then I think that means that covers everyone. I think we'll have seen everybody. Here's the Blue Jays lineup. Merrifield, Kiermaier, Bichette, 1, 2, 3. Springer, Guerrero Jr., Danny Jansen, 4, 5, 6. Brandon Belt, Matt Chapman, and Dalton Varsho, rounding it out 7, 8, 9. And the Blue Jays are looking good this year, leading the AL East. And in the first, an airmail from Ty France. Getting real sick of... Okay, first of all, I have not heard that music, so that's kind of fun. Anyways, getting real sick of these errors, as the runner is able to move up to second. Or no, they say it first, I guess. But, it's just aggravating that, you know, Ty France doesn't have a great arm anyways, so I guess that can be the reason why. But man, struggling on all ends, defensively, offensively, and pitching. Our starters are doing awesome for the most part, you know. It's our bullpen that's just So yeah, just kind of getting a little frustrated with our early season struggles, as that's a 4-pitch walk to George Springer. Runners at first and second for Vladdy. So Gilbert in some hot water to start the game, although the lead man is not his fault. Blue Jays rocking their 2009, what MLB the show calls, the 2009 home alternates. I kind of like these jerseys. I'm in the minority. I know a lot of people don't like them. I just think their jerseys now are, the blue is too bright. It hurts my eyes to look at. And it took MLB the show, I don't know if y'all know this, if y'all are playing the game back when they announced these, as Logan Gilbert gets out of the jam by striking out Guerrero Jr. But MLB The Show had like the hardest time getting their shade of blue right. Like, it was bad. But they fixed it. But still, the blue just kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. So I decided to go with the old throwbacks here. Back from like the Vernon Wells days. So yeah, 4, 5, and 6 here in this second for us. Julio, we're struggling to hit with Julio, but they're not really giving us much to hit. So he's gonna bloop that into center for a base hit. So there we go, leadoff man on. Chris Bassett, former A, former Met, now getting sent with the Jays. Jays lead the AL East. We are still 4th in the AL West. Angels have a division lead right now. We are 7 games back, I believe, and 7.5 back of the second wild card. So that's just kind of crappy. But we'll figure it out. It's okay. Just trying to get my settings back down. I'm not going to lower the difficulty. I'm already playing on All-Star. I'm used to playing on Hall of Fame. I probably need to look around. I might look around for a slider set or two. Because out of the box, I think this game plays fine. But there's some things that I don't know if I'm seeing a normal amount of. So some of the things I've really noticed is that the CPU does not strike out a lot. But I kind of like that because, you know, pitching used to be really easy, and now it's a little difficult, and I'm kind of a fan of that. 2-2 count here. Runners at first and second, and a weak little pop-up behind third base. Easy play for Chapman. Seeing a lot more throwing errors, but again, I'm sure that's just because the Mariners, some of their players just don't have the best arms. So I don't know. I'll probably keep sliders the way they are until, just because I don't know what's normal and what's not normal, you know.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
I just know I'm not happy with how we're starting, but you know, nothing you can really do about that. Here's Kevin Kiermaier, 1 out, runner on first.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Gilbert. Another fastball painting the outside corner. 1-2.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
And that pitch is called a ball. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And Kiermaier laying off the curveball. See, I'm not finishing off batters as quickly as I would last year. And like I said, I like that. I think that's a good challenge. They're not swinging at everything, and especially down in the count. So I'm really having to work and throw better pitches. And the airfield moves up to third here. Runners at the corners for Bo Bichette. So Logan Gilbert in another jam here in the third. Slider called a strike, 0-1. Changeup got a piece, fouled off, 0-2. And got him with the fastball. 3-pitch K of the day.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer.
No.
Borderline fastball called a ball this time, 1-0.
Ball 2.
Fastball misses again, 2-0.
Ball.
3-0. And 4-pitch walk. So Springer bases are loaded for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that will unload the bases. It's a 3-0 lead, 3 RBI double. And the Blue Jays strike first.
Safe.
And that'd be safe. See, base runners are really fast, and I don't know if it's normal or not. I just don't know, you know? Trying to figure that out, trying to find that balance. On to the 4th. Another leadoff hit for the Jays. Logan Gilbert struggling. But this Toronto lineup is potent. They are powerful. Except for Kiermaier, I guess.
4. Take your base.
And at least the 3rd walk for Gilbert. Runners at the 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Ground ball, that'll score a run. And it's 4-0 here in Toronto. So things looking bleak to start the game. Especially since we can't hit. 1 out for Cal Raleigh. And he makes some good contact, but that's hit right at a glove. So some roster moves that we have made. We have put Trammell on the trade block. Trammell, Pollock, and Wong, I think, on the trade block. Or Brash, something like that. Trammell's getting some interest from teams, but I don't like what they're offering. I'm not looking for, like, a big name or anything. Just someone who could maybe kind of be a utility man or something. You know, someone young. But we did call up. We sent him back down to AAA. We called up Colin Moran, who's had a good first month in AAA, and he is DHing today. Left-handed bat, has decent, power, okay-ish contact. The only downside now is, like, Trammell could play the outfield and was decently good at that. So you kind of lose the versatility. I'm pretty sure Dylan Moore could, we'll move players around, and defensively we may have just gotten a little bit worse, but I'm trying to just figure out pieces and trying to solve this puzzle, and Trammell wasn't doing anything offensively, and we'll see how Moran does. We'll give him about a month and go from there. But just letting you know, just some quick roster moves I made. Robbie Ray's back in the rotation. It would have been probably interesting to play his start against Toronto, because Hernandez coming back to Toronto after being traded. Robbie Ray, he played for Toronto. Had a really good year with them. So, oh well, didn't think about it. But we have a man on with one out. Here is Colin Moran. Fouls off a sinker. 1-1. 0-2 so far. So we're already in the 7th. I've just been chit-chatting away with you guys. Moving fast. Bassett's still out there. Hitters count now for Moran, 2-1. A longer video today. Almost at the 30-minute mark. Kind of enjoying the length of video so far. Let me know what you guys think. Love to see your feedback if you'll give it to me. And Colin Moran connects. Perfect, and gone to right field. His first hit this season is a 2-run shot. And we are back in this one, boys. 4-2 in the 7th. Also, excuse me, it's just suffering from a little bit of a stuffy nose today. All right, here's Jake Brentz in the 7th with one out. Bo Bichette takes a ball 1-0. Left on right matchup.
Ball 2.
Quickly,
2 balls.
Bichette
No
ahead
strike.
2-0.
No.
3-0. Springer on deck.
That's a ball.
4-pitch walk. We do walk a lot of batters.
The right fielder, number 4.
And speaking of walking a lot of batters, there used to be George Springer. He's had 2 walks so far today. Here goes Bichette. Throw down into second. Not in time. Bichette stealing a base. 4th stolen base on the young season for Bichette.
Ball.
2-0. Good changeup.
1-2.
Swung on and missed. Probably wasn't expecting that pitch. 2-0. Okay, so he can't seem to lay off the changeup, as that could have been ball 3. Instead, it's 2-2. Fastball misses high. 3-2. Maybe throw another changeup if Springer likes to swing at those. Fouls off a 2-seamer. I guess my idea was change the eye level, mix up the speeds. But he clearly can lay off the fastball, but not the changeup. 3 changeups in that at-bat. 3 swings and misses. 2 outs for Guerrero Jr. Drove in 3 of the 4 Jays runs. And our manager wanted us to walk him, but I like to play a little dangerously. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Change up 2-1. Unlike his pal George Springer, Guerrero able to lay off those pitches.
Ball. Go.
Ooh!
3
We
balls.
might walk him
1
after all.
strike. Hey.
Fastball at the knees called a strike. That's slider, I'm guessing, is what that was. Looked like it should have been a strike, but the fastball gets him looking. Called strike 3, and we keep this deficit right where it is.
Now batting, the left fielder.
On to the 8th. 1 man out. Lineup card flipping over. And a new man on the mound for the Jays, former Mariner, Eric Swanson. Sam Haggerty getting this start today in left field for A.J. Pollock. And he's 0 for 3. It's a piece of the slider, fouls it off. Quickly down 0-2. Gets a piece of the splitter.
Ball inside.
Fastball, he lays off. Haggerty looking to get on base, and he rips that pitch foul. I guess maybe rips isn't the correct word, but yeah, whatever. He gets a piece of it.
Ball.
Lays off the splitter from Swanson. 2-2. Good little at bat forming here. Haggerty up the middle. Bichette's throw is in time. I'm gonna challenge it. And then did I manage to not skip this one? I usually skip the challenges because I'm like, okay, I don't care as much. Okay, no, I didn't skip it this time. Go me. So he looks safe to me, but well, I was gonna say my opinion doesn't matter because I'm blind, but I guess umpires are blind too, so you know. All right, we win. So the call is overturned. He is safe, so we'll take that. Mr. Rowley now. Good fastball from Swanson, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fastball, ripped foul. Big dumper is big time down 0-2. And I don't know why I paused it here, but I did. Oh, I went to check the speed. I know you can read the speed.
Ball 1.
Well, maybe you can't read the speed. Why do you think you can read the speed in the little corner? They changed the base running window as Haggerty steals second for his third stolen base. And I don't see where it says the runner's speed anymore, so you'll probably catch a lot more of that if I don't remember to cut it out of the video, but of me like pausing to see the speed of the base runners, because clearly as Rowley goes down on strikes, clearly if it's there, I can't see it. So, unfortunate. Here's Ty France. 1 for 10 this series, over 3 today. Not really having a good series after having a great series in Philly. He just hates Canada. Pretty sure that's what it is. Splitter misses inside, ball 1. Haggerty at second with 2 men out. Ty France hits it foul. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1 as the slider misses low. Julio Rodriguez on deck. Give Ty something to hit here. And hit to left field to end the inning. On to the 9th. Jordan Romano looking to get the save here. The Jays have their brooms out, looking to sweep. Not a fan, personally. I would like to not get swept. Here is Julio Rodriguez, 1 for 3. Wow, Pirates up 13-4 against the Nats. Julio fouls off the fastball, 0-1. Marlins up 6-1 against the Cubs. It's fun to read the little score ticker down there. See what's going on around the league. Oh, speaking of something that's going on around the league, as far as trades go, Lucas Giolito acquired by the Rays. I forget who they sent to the White Sox, so that's cool. Good for Tampa, I guess. Fastball swung on and missed. Good pitch by Romano, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Teoscar
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez. 1 for 3 here in Toronto. First time being back since being traded. Slider misses the inside corner, 1-0. Fouled off. There you see, the Sox, even after trading Giolito, are tied for first in their division. We are 5 games back against the Angels, and nowhere to be seen in that wild card race right now. Mets have a lead on the Braves, a game lead. Cardinals doing well with a game and a half ahead of the Brew Crew. Cubs are in last. Oof. Dodgers. Basically, you know, it's the NL West. Dodgers have their division. The Padres are in last, though. Oh, no, they're not. I see them now. They're in the wild card race. Anyways, there we go. Hernandez with the double. 1 out double. And a tying run will come to the plate. Double number 3 for Teoscar. Colin Moran. 2-run shot for him his last time up. Would take another here to tie the game. Fastball misses low. Ball 1. Fastball gets a piece of it. Fouls it off. 1-1. Slider way outside. Moran in the driver's seat. 2-1. Four-seamer low. Hitters count. 3-1. Suarez on deck. Good slider from Romano. Full count now. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece of the 2-seamer coming in towards his hands. Still 3-2. 16th pitch is a fastball high, ball 4. So now the go-ahead run is at the plate. It's Eugenio Suarez. And if he can run into one, we have a brand new ball game. 1 out. Hernandez at second. Moran at first. High fastball for a ball. 1-0. And I get a little excited. Gotta warm up some guys in the bullpen. You never know. We could maybe even tie this game. Moran doesn't have any wheels, I'm sure. 2-seamer in, 2-0. Three and 0. Will he have the green light? 3-0. Four-pitch walk. J.P. Crawford going to be next with the bases loaded. Crawford could give the Mariners a lead here if he could find a gap. 0 for 3. First pitch from Romano. Fastball called a ball.
1-0.
Just want to avoid hitting it on the ground.
That's the ball.
Two-seamer misses. 2-0. Romano struggling. Two-seamer catches the outside part of the zone for the first strike. And a little late on that fastball. So it's 2-2. 13 balls, 11 strikes for 24 pitches. Pitch number 25 of the inning. Hit to Whitmere Field. Throw on to first. And Crawford avoids the double play. So it's 4-3 now. Runner, the tying run at third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Evan White, 1 for 11 this series, but we're going to go ahead and bring in Colton Wong here.
Your attention, please. Base hitting for Seattle.
Actually, I think that was Dylan
Number
Moore.
16.
I don't know, I can't read. Anyways, point is, whoever it was is not hitting anymore. It's Colton Wong to get the favorable matchup. Just need to hit up the middle. First pitch swinging into left field, and he is there to make the catch, and the Mariners get swept by the Blue Jays. They make the game 3 a little interesting, but we fall yet again. So we will end up taking 2 out of 3 of our next series in Oakland, or I think, yeah. And then we will play a game against Houston, and yeah, so we'll be facing the World Series champs. And that it should be interesting. So we'll see. Colin Moran is your player of the game, if you ask me, with the home run in his first game as a Mariner. And that'll do it. So we're really looking to get on track here as we start May. Kind of struggling a little bit, but we'll see what happens. So if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. I hope that you'll stick with me, as this is becoming a more difficult task than I thought it would be to win some games with the Mariners, but that's okay. We're in it for the long run. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.